Hello and welcome to the Easily Excitable podcast. My name is Tom. With me this week is Shoban. Hey man, how's it going?
Good, man. How are you? I feel like it's been a little while.
It has been a little while. I'm not sure whether we've spoken since RTX. Like it was
Yeah,
probably mid-August though. Actually, thinking about it.
yeah, maybe
But
mid-August. Yeah, right before Destiny 2 launch, I think.
yeah, that certainly sounds right.
Yeah,
Because that's all come out in the meantime. But yeah, how have you been? How have you been keeping?
good. Busy. Because it's
Yeah.
October. The banks are so this is considered like banking year end. So
Yeah.
we have to make sure we get all our everything we want for the year of 2017 in by August or October 31st. So
Mhm.
everyone's just scrambling to try to get the last minute stuff done and like everything submitted. So that's been taking up a lot of time. Been focusing on boxing a lot more too, just trying to get all of that done.
Nice.
And then my living situation, where my job is a little up in the air right now. So I'm trying to find like a new place. So I've been moving around.
All right.
So
Mhm.
that's just been, oh my goodness, that's just been so busy. But
Uh,
yeah, other than that, it's been okay. This weekend actually is Canadian Thanksgiving.
nice. How is that? Like.
It's good. I'm honestly not too sure what like started it. Like I actually don't know that like we weren't really ever taught the history of Canadian Thanksgiving,
Mhm.
but I do know that we get Monday off, which is fantastic.
Woohoo!
And yeah, and actually my sister and I were in Michigan yesterday because there were two like American universities that were having a football match, like an
Uh
American
huh.
football match, and
Yeah.
that was the first time either of us had went for it, and that was an unreal experience because there were so many people that
Yeah.
showed up for it. I think it was somewhere around 80,000 that showed up in attendance,
Oh, that's so many people.
right, for a university match. Like,
Mhm.
what?
Mhm.
And but it was so much fun. And then yeah, we came back. Just got to my parents' place about an hour or two ago and hung out with them. And
Nice.
then yeah, so I've been pretty busy.
Solid. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. I finished work a week ago, and I've been in America since Tuesday, and I'm here until the end of December. So I'm like, oh, I'm here for a long time. So I'm just trying to figure out like what I'm actually doing with my time. So yeah, but so far Rachel and I have built an entertainment stand for the consoles and the TV because the one she had wasn't wide enough for the TV that she's got. So
Of
it was
course.
precariously balanced. So we
Oof.
built this thing. We spent a few hours working on it yesterday and a few hours today, and we finished. We've somewhat finished it. We might stain it. We might sand it down more. We're not sure, but
Mm,
yeah, we spent a good few hours working on it. We're really happy with how it's come out so far.
nice.
But yeah,
I also
like
I
I
also gotta
feel like
ask.
I'm adjusted to being in the States. Yeah. Mhm.
That's good. I have to ask though, with you being there, how many times have you guys gone to the Waffle House yet?
We went this morning, and it was Rachel that suggested it and not me. So I feel proud about that because I was like, yeah, because we were, I don't know, we got up and we are just like, oh yeah, we need breakfast. And then I tried some cereal. I was like, I want cereal. I tried some out of the box, and oh, it was stale. So I was like, no, we need more cereal.
Oh.
And so yeah, we are just like, oh, we'll just go to Waffle House. And yeah, went there and had a waffle. I held myself back rather than having a waffle and hash browns. I just had a waffle. So yeah,
Oh.
holding myself back there.
Fair
But
enough.
yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting couple of months. But
Mhm.
yeah, I'm over here. I've got a guitar to play, and I've got consoles to play. I've got Rachel around, so that's going to be good. We've been doing
Yep.
lots of cooking as well. Like this week, we've made pizza, flatbread to go with the curry, and rice to go with it as well, and that was really really good.
Oh, that
Um,
sounds good.
and then I'm sure we've made something else as well. But like, yeah, we're having a really good time cooking some stuff as well. It's kind of what I wanted to do, like spend a bunch of time doing some cooking. So
Right.
that's enjoyable. And yeah, it's all going pretty nicely so far.
Perfect. That sounds like you guys have been like able to get everything acclimated really fast and kind of getting yourself situated over there.
Yeah, I'm still not sleeping particularly well, but yeah, it's just getting used to being in a different time zone and all that. But
Right.
I'll get there. It's fine. But yeah, cool. So yeah, I'm borrowing this guitar, and there's a new round of Game of Bands coming up where I get paired with a lyricist and a vocalist. I set myself some drum loops like before I left.
Okay.
Like I set some up so that I've got a bunch of drum loops I can work with.
Mm.
And then I've got GarageBand on my phone, so I can like make drums as and when I want for however much I want.
That's awesome.
So that's good. And I'm gonna have a group to work with over the next 2 weeks, starting maybe tomorrow. And the round title is Chaos. So hopefully I'm gonna have some fun with that and like
Definitely.
play some really strange guitar stuff and see where it goes. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to like getting stuck into writing some music, and yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Like actually working on some music for once with the purpose, because it's been a while since I've done a Game of Bands track.
Right.
And yeah, like I really can't wait to get stuck in and write a song with people and just come up with something new,
Of course.
It's been a while since I've just like written any music, and now I'm just like, oh, I'm really in the mood to write some music. So it's good that I'm excited to do that. But yeah,
For sure.
Yeah. How's DJ stuff going, or is that on the back burner at the moment?
Yeah, it's going well. Like now that I have to find a new place to like live, it's a little bit harder. I was actually planning to try to do something for November, but now everything's up in the air and I don't have a place to kind of set everything, and so that's going to be on hold for now. I've been playing around with a lot of stuff because there's been a lot of things that have come out for DJs in the past little bit. Like new tools and new equipment and everything that's just come out, and it's been really interesting. One thing that I've found pretty cool is so from the 80s, a lot of artists like Prince and like a lot of other it was mostly used by Prince, but there was a lot of other musicians that would use it. There was a drum machine known as the Roland TR-808.
Yep.
And and it was really cool because it was like it had that very electronic sounding bass, and you can kind of make it as deep as you want and kind of adjust it. Well, I think for the 30-year anniversary or the 40-year or something, Roland has created a miniature version of that for right? It's $130. It's like, oh, it's so good, and it's not like a limited edition run like how Nintendo does with their NES Classic and their SNES Classic.
Yeah.
Like this is something that's staple. It's called their boutique series. It's called the TR-08, and you can plug it into your computer and you can plug it into the wall, and it has built-in speakers too, so you can just create your own drum patterns and everything that way as well.
Nice.
Yeah, and for only like I think it was like $130 US. That's really good because even old 808s go for I think 2,000 or 3,000 now.
Yeah. The old ones are like crazy. My guitar teacher was like, I had one of those and it was amazing. And like he was like, the bass drum sound on it is just massive.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, it's so massive that it'll just overtake so many things in a mix if you're not careful with it.
Exactly.
So it's just like
like someone would like you accidentally turn a dial the wrong way, and the next thing you know, everything is shaking, and you're like, "What am I doing? Like, what happened?" And it's good because even though the original 808 was an analog sound and the new one is more digital, they managed to make it so succinct that you can't hear the difference, which is fantastic.
Nice. It's that sounds real cool because my guitar teacher like sang the praises of having the 808. I'm just like, oh, that's a cool thing.
Right?
If they're putting out a new one, that's a real cool thing. Ooh, ooh, crazy, awesome. So on somewhat of a related note, how have you found the music that's come out this year? Because I've heard so many albums this year that I'm just like, ooh, this year of music has been fantastic.
Yep. I feel like just with the genres and the artists I've listened to in the past, this year's been very experimental. Like people are starting to play around with songs and kind of mess around with things, which is good. It's I feel like for a while people kind of found a certain way of doing things and they kind of left it that way, and they're like, oh yeah, don't if it's not broke, don't fix it. But now people are actually like having fun with music again and playing around with stuff, and like I can't even think of any, like there's so many artists that come to mind right now. I can't think of one specific artist that hasn't been experimenting with their music. It's phenomenal. We're in a good time of music right now.
Yeah, totally. Like, for me, I've been listening to pop punk quite a bit. So the new Neck Deep album, The Peace and the Panic, has just come out, and it's really, really good. It's kind of, it feels like it's an old generic mid-2000s album of pop punk, right, but it's really, really good. And there's kind of like enough new stuff on there that it feels like real distinct and obviously their own work.
Right.
That's really, really good. There's been some really good prog rock albums, like prog rock, prog metal albums that have come out, and I've just been like completely captivated. Also, like pop music as well. The new Kesha album.
Oh
like,
my,
really, really
yeah.
good.
Even like, it's surprising, right? You're just like, what am I listening to? Who is this? And they're like, it's Kesha. What? No.
It's like it has no right to be that good, and it is amazing. It's so good.
Yeah, even I was surprised with what's Miley Cyrus's new stuff. Like I was never really a fan of her stuff, so it was kind of like, okay, whatever, it's in there. But like her new stuff is really good, and it's like and everything just, it feels so organic, and it doesn't feel like it's a weird era where it's like everything doesn't seem like it's manufactured as much anymore. Like it's very like natural, and it sounds amazing.
Yeah, it definitely feels like in that realm that people are taking back and like the control of the songwriting, and that like legitimate songwriting skills are actually valued, which is very refreshing to hear.
Definitely.
So yeah, this year so far has been absolutely class for music, and I'm like looking forward to whatever comes out over the next 3 months.
Oh yeah, it's like
just troll through Apple Music and be like, that's new, I'll listen to all of that.
Oh, like, and that's what I love about Apple Music too, because I listen to Beats Radio 1 a lot, and like, or like they'll have like different like stations or channels, and it'll be a new episode and it's all new music, and I'm like, I like this, I like this, I like this, I like this, I like this. Okay, buy all of it. Let's use it. Let's go.
Nice.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Nice. I'm so happy.
Cool. Yeah, music's a good thing. So last month, out came Destiny 2, and I was like, this is a good game, so I'm gonna play lots of it. How much have you played? What are your impressions? Because I've kind of like exhausted my thoughts on it, but I'd kind of like someone else's opinions.
Oh no, fair enough. So with Destiny 1, as you know, I jumped in, but I wasn't as invested. Mostly because like I was busy with stuff and the grind was a lot. And it was, trying to grind out everything was always a pain, and I wasn't part of a clan, and trying to get a group of like friends together with me to try to run like raids and stuff like that always took a lot of time. So it was like, oh, okay, I can't really jump in. But Destiny 2, like, looting has gotten a lot easier. The challenge system and the milestone system I like a lot more, just because as someone who is only able to play like maybe 2 hours a day, like I come back from work, play for about 2 hours, then I'll eat dinner and go to bed. It's phenomenal because it allows me to actually like jump in and like stay competitive and build everything.
Yeah.
The clan reward system I find is very helpful because it again also helps with the progression. Like
Yeah.
before, for example, for me to get to what was the last expansion that came out for Destiny 1? It was
Rise of
That's it,
Iron.
Rise of Iron. So that one I played continuously and I tried to do everything and it was so hard for me to get over just by myself. Like I had to wait for people to come on and jump on before I could get in.
Yeah.
Um, when I played Destiny 2, it was okay. There was a period where it was a little rough because I didn't really know what was going through, and then during one of our WTOTW sessions, it was myself, Elon, and Derek. They were basically showing me how to like run through the game and like what they've been able to find. And
Ah,
when they
nice.
showed me how to do everything, and I've just been completing challenges and milestones. I'm sitting
Nice.
around. I think it's like 278, and
Awesome.
like that, or I think I actually broke 280 yesterday.
Cool.
Which like again from not playing in like with a group of people and not like doing the raids and stuff like that. That's been pretty significant, and like I've just been trying to get myself raid ready because at some point I want to kind of run that like
Yeah.
soon, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so like I've just been playing as much as I can, and not even just like playing in terms of numbers wise. I've just been trying to play as smart as I can to try to rack my numbers up, because I've
Yeah.
even noticed like the engrams slowly increase too, which is phenomenal. Like so it's
Yeah, that's real
yeah,
cool.
that
That's a cool
right,
progression.
like you don't hit like a
Real useful.
wall where you're like, oh, like this is it, like it's done, like
Yep.
too bad. You need to try to figure out another way to try to get engrams this way.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like currently searching for, I think, some gauntlets on my warlock and a mark on my titan, and then they'll both be at the cap.
Oh.
I'm just like, I've played too much, so, aren't I?
What is the cap again?
It's 300 or 305 with mods.
Right. Okay.
So like, yeah, we've been, I don't know, me and my friends have been playing a lot. But like now I'm over here as well. Like if you're in an evening and you want to play, just shoot me a message and I'll probably be like, yes, that's cool.
For sure.
Or we'll like fire up a Skype chat and get some people involved and
Definitely.
we play some stuff and have some fun. But like, yeah, I've been having a good time playing it. I've got a decent clan.
Mm.
Um, and yeah, we've been having a lot of fun. We haven't made it through the raid yet.
Oh, really?
It's just not happened. We just haven't had a time where we've all found ourselves free with enough time to actually go through it.
Right.
But we've done everything else that the game has to offer. So at the moment, it's kind of like, oh, the game's a bit flat. Although there are some strikes, like I went into the strike playlist on, I don't know, midweek, and went into a strike that, considering the game's been out a month and I've done a few strikes, probably done about 20 strikes or so. That's not actually that many. It was the first time I played it, so the strike rotation seems to be a weird and like heavily weighted to like certain strikes, so other ones don't come up as frequently.
Right.
So that's a bit strange, and also that you can't select each of the strikes separately is strange because it's yeah, I don't know how many strikes there actually are in the game.
Mm.
I like one of the ones, the one that was the Nightfall last week.
Right.
I haven't run that strike at all. I know I haven't, and I don't know how to play it other than like, because I had like didn't run it when it was the Nightfall as well. I don't know what it actually is and like how the strike itself works.
Right.
So that's all. Yeah, it's just strange that no there's no way to pick a specific strike.
Yeah, that
But
I've noticed that too, cause like, yeah, even when I would play it, I just kept running the same strike over and over. It was the one with the drill.
yes, yeah, the one that the inverted spire,
Yeah,
the one that was in the beta. Yeah.
and I was like, okay, maybe this is like the only one, and then there's others that are gonna come up. But then I've been seeing other people play strikes with, and they're in different locations. So I'm like, how, where do I get these strikes? Like, what do I need to do?
I know the strike playlist is just terrible.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Yep.
Like, yeah, I've loaded into the same strike like twice in a row, quite a few times. I'm just like, well, this isn't enjoyable.
Yeah, no,
This isn't good.
especially like the first time you do it, it's fun. Second time you do it, it's cool. But like the fifth or sixth time, you're at this point, you know the mechanics so well. You like you just kind of run through it as if you're like just running, just doing something else just to kind of get through it at that point.
Yeah, yeah. Coming up this week, we've got Iron Banner coming out, which will reward us some new gear.
Oh yeah.
So that's going to be cool. I'm looking forward to that. Although it's just going to be control. Although that's going to be a specific mode playlist, which is kind of nice,
right,
because then we can just practice control.
Yeah.
But like the rest of the playlists are just random. Like Trials of the Nine's alternating between survival and countdown.
Right.
And countdown's much more manageable than survival. So, like, I prefer survival over countdown at the moment. No, I prefer countdown over survival at the moment, but we'll see how that changes over time, because I know I'm not great at staying alive, but I am alright at calling out for my teammates where people are.
Definitely.
So, but I don't know. The game as it is at the moment, it's good, it's fun,
right,
but I've probably spent too much time playing it already, and I kind of need to not play it as much, but that's not going to stop me playing it more.
Nah, fair enough.
So,
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we should totally like try and grab some people and just have some fun and play.
Definitely.
Because that's definitely a thing we can do.
Oh yeah. I know Derek's always down to play whenever he's available, and I think there should be a couple other people too that would be like cool to join in.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm looking forward to people just being around and just having fun and playing with people, because now I'm in a different time zone. I have access to more people.
Yeah, it's true.
On their own schedules, right? Yeah, cool. Yeah. What else has been going on? There's nothing really that springs to mind at the moment. I'm kind of like, just chilling out and getting things done and enjoying my time off.
Oh yeah.
So I've started like incorporating pictures into my journals as well. Like, so that's a whole process. So I'm like cutting down on the amount of words I'm writing, but I'm putting pictures in, and I don't know. It's with some success, I guess.
Right, of course.
It's looking like, and I can't like. I prefer adding pictures in things now, but at the same time, I'm not writing as much. So I'm just like, I don't really know how I feel about this. But it's different. It's certainly different, and it makes me think about how I'm going to structure my journal each day and like what I'm going to take pictures of throughout the day as well.
Of course.
So it gives me something to do like passively, and like my mind pick up as I progress through the day. So it's kind of nice to have that distraction, just be like, oh, I'm doing this, so I might as well take a picture of it and
No, definitely.
Put it into things and see how it goes.
For sure. How do you what do you think of sort of the current state of the site? Like, I know this is like an old discussion and everything, but I feel like they're kind of going through the right direction to kind of set everything up right now. It's just interesting to kind of get other people's thoughts on the current situation.
Yeah, so Dan, who used to be at Reddit and is now at Rooster Teeth, has been doing a lot of updatey stuff and has been reaching out for opinions and everything. And the first thing he wanted to put in place was a simple thumbs up, thumbs down system as to how we were before, but not before.
Right.
If that makes sense. Before, like, the site got updated to the state it's in now.
Yeah.
I am very much a fan of what direction they want to be going in. As to how it is right now, it's not very active. It's somewhat difficult to use, but it works. It'd be nicer if there was more visibility and it was rejigged a little bit. But it certainly looks like they're going in the right direction for that. And considering I write my journals like on my own website first, and I've got image hosting on there, like it's easy enough for me to just copy links across rather than like upload and post images there.
Right.
But that's just that's specific to me.
No, for sure.
But yeah, how about you? What do you make?
Like, even though I'm not actively, like, I'm not as active anymore on the site in terms of, going out and actually like putting content on there and posting stuff and uploading stuff. I still frequent the site every day. I jump on, watch whatever videos are there. I've noticed I tend to like, or I guess for whatever reason, the video setup works better on my computer than how it is on YouTube. and I've noticed I've been using the watch later feature a lot more now, so I can actually
Oh,
like put
nice.
stuff into like proper playlists, and then as soon as I run them,
Hmm.
just clean them out for the day.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
no, it's been interesting. Yeah, no, it's just I can't tell if you know like we've just gotten old and everyone we've known has just kind of like left the site, or if
Yeah.
it's just like there is no one on the site because
I think it certainly feels like there's a lot of people that have left the site,
yeah,
and there haven't been new users to pick up the space where people have left.
yeah,
So they're like, it's dropped. The problem is that they've got more first members now than they ever have.
yeah,
They must do, because of the first recruitment drives that they've been having,
right.
like the Let's Play Family Reunion and the whatever other stream they've done recently, or in their first weeks as well, and the goals that they've been going for those. So it doesn't make any sense to me as to how there's so little activity on the site, but you're seeing higher subscriber numbers, I guess, through first and the double gold as well. It's just, yeah,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
it's very strange because it's like how is like you're right, like how is this happening, like with all this going on, like why are we not seeing more of a return on it? But again, it's very possible that it's just like people are just watching it and they're not really they're
Mm-hmm.
not really engaging, because I've noticed actually by actually spending more time on the website and watching videos there, I've
Mm-hmm.
noticed the comments are packed every time.
Yeah.
It's
Mm-hmm.
just like there's so many people that are on the comments, and I'm like, where have all you been? Like, holy crap! And then that's how it is, but they don't go anywhere past that. They kind of just
Yeah.
comment,
That's.
put their two
Mhm.
cents in, and then it's just that's it.
Yeah, that's certainly what it seems like to me. There's a lot of comments. I guess there's another thing in that as of next week we'll have Ruby back, and then the week after you'll have Ruby coming out for non-sponsors. Is it
Right.
on a day delay or is it on a week delay? I can't remember.
I think it's a
I can't
day
remember.
delay,
I think it's a day delay for the site,
a week delay for
and then it's a
YouTube.
week delay for YouTube. Yeah, I
Okay.
think that's what it is. Um, so that might pop people back onto the site, but they'll just watch the video and not be around and engage in the community side of things. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a strange time, isn't it?
It is a very strange time because it's also like I don't know. Most people get their engagements just out of like the actual conventions and stuff that go on, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
they do have like I feel like Extra Life might actually do something with that if they have the ability to kind of do that, like bring people
It'd be
on, like
interesting if they were to track not necessarily like community engagement, but like the amount of first memberships that go up during Extra Life and other things related to Extra Life. Like first memberships increase, then like they say, oh, for the month of November, $1 of each first membership or double gold membership goes towards Extra Life or something ludicrous like that.
right.
That's just speculation. But like then also the other thing, like yeah, they'll have the poster and then they'll have the other thing as well. The
Mm-hmm.
poster and then they'll just have donations. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, certainly interesting. Like,
No, for sure. And like
what's coming up?
that I wish they'd bring something out like that, because that is definitely something that would be interesting, at least for like people like us that have been on the site and kind of done everything. It'd just be kind of cool to see. Like
Mm-hmm.
yeah, cuz like I know I'm at this point now where I'm not frustrated with the site anymore. Like I like this is our reality. This is how like I'm kind of
Yeah.
like this is what I have to use. If I don't like it, I
Mm-hmm.
can leave, which like a lot of people have. So it'd just be kind of cool to see how it's gonna turn out now with like all the things that are going on, and if they could release more of those metrics, like that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, it would definitely be cool to see, but I have no illusions that that's going to happen.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah. Cool. Well, Shoban, where can we find you across the internet?
You can find me on Twitter at Nabos, Nabohs. You can find me on the Rooster Teeth website still. I go by Shoban. Yeah, just usually if you type in Shoban or Nabos, I tend to pop up. So yeah, just add me on anything, and yeah.
Awesome. I can be found across the internet at Destroy Top and more at Etherfar. It depends on where you go, really. So
Yep.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, thank you, Shoban, for being my guest this week.
No, thanks for having me, man. It's always a pleasure coming on here and just talking with you about everything.
No problem, man. And thank you everyone for listening. Have an exciting week. Goodbye.
Bye.